Hi, welcome to the Improved Garage YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. So today I'm going to be unboxing a little package that I got, and this is an accessory for my QuickJack. So I'm going to be unboxing a package that I got, and this is an accessory for my QuickJacks. So these are the BenPack QuickJacks. I have the 5000 TL model, which will lift my my Mini Cooper, the Miata, the Honda Passport, and our Mercedes. I think that they work really, really well, and I did a separate video on those, so check that out if you're interested in the QuickJacks and you want to see my thoughts, but they are pretty nice. So what I received in this box, and I ordered these from Amazon, so they do sell these on QuickJack's websites, but I was able to get them on Amazon for like half price. So these are the QuickJack wall mounting plates. So they come like this. They're just you know, kind of a metal plate with 2 screw holes and this kind of rubber hook, and you know, they mount to a wall, and they come with a couple screws in the box. They're a standard Phillips screw. They're probably 3 inches long, but that's kind of what they look like. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mounting them here under this cabinet. Just kind of move back. So they're going to be going under that cabinet, and they're going to be holding up my QuickJack. So we'll get these mounted up. So the QuickJacks themselves are approximately 70 inches long, the ones that I have, the TL model. TLX and the other SLX, I think they are different lengths, so this would work for the TLs. So they're 70 inches long, and the mounts themselves are about 7 inches from the bottom to the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount them at 78 inches to the top, which is actually right underneath this cabinet. We've got our first one mounted. Let's try hanging a unit on that just to make sure that it works out. Okay. So there we are. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the other one hung, and I want it to be level with the first one. This will kind of give you an idea of what they look like mounted on the wall. They don't come out far from the wall, about 3 inches in total, 4 inches in total, something along those lines. A couple things to chat about here. Number one, for these QuickJack mounts, I'm 78 inches from the floor to the top of this bracket. That gives me, I don't know, about 1.5 inches, so about that much between the bottom of the actual units and the ground. I think that that's a good distance. You don't want them resting on the ground because you have to tuck the hose, and you want them to be kind of hanging here. But at the same point, you don't want them to be too high. You don't want to be lifting them up onto the thing. They are a little heavy. So yeah, I think that that works well. I think that the hardware that they include is good. They're like 3-inch screws, and they're good for if you've got a wood-backed wall. So this is drywall with wood behind it. If you had a block wall or something like that, you'd have to use Tapcons or something along those lines, or secure a piece of wood there and then screw into that. For studs that are 16 on center, I think that it looks good. So, you know, these are standard studs, or 16 inches between the two of them, which is pretty normal for home builds. And I've got, you know, a couple of inches between them. I think that they look good there. One thing that you might find, so these are they are hydraulic pressurized. That's how they lift the car. There is this cylinder here that does have to have air in it. As part of the setup, you're supposed to put 50 psi of air in this cylinder. This cylinder is what keeps it closed. So if you hang yours up here and they open up, then what that means is you don't have enough air here. So you should check the pressure in that cylinder, or there could be a problem, I suppose, with your units. But when these are functioning properly, this air tank keeps the unit closed for like when they're hanging or when they're vertical. And I do have like, there's a little, I don't want to say there's no play. There's a small amount of play. Like I can put my fingers in between them. There's probably an inch here when they're, you know, closed like that. So that's it. I mean, if you've got your QuickJacks and you're looking to, you know, kind of clean up the installation, that's a good way to do it. I put it here under a cabinet. I can very easily walk behind the car. It doesn't really take up any, you know, it doesn't take up any more space than like my my regulator for my air tank. So yeah, I mean, I think that they're the mounts are pretty nice. Obviously, you can use anything you want to. You can go to Lowe's and you can buy hooks or something along those lines, but these are made for them. So they have the right weight ratings. They come with hardware. They're like a black powder coated color with a green, so they kind of match the actual units themselves. And they're like 60 bucks from QuickJack's website. I paid like $32 on Amazon. And I don't know if I just happened to snag a deal, but I ordered them. They came in like 2 days and they just happened to be like 32 bucks on Amazon. So I'll post a link in the description. Hopefully that sale or whatever it is, or that seller keeps selling them for cheap. But otherwise, QuickJack sells them on their website. So anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.